Welcome back to News First. Is crime on Guam going down? To answer this question, we let the numbers speak for themselves. Let's take a look. The Guam Police Department has recently released its 2018 Citizen-Centric Report, detailing crimes reported to police over a 4-year period from 2015 to 2018. The report breaks down violent crimes such as homicide, rape, robbery, aggravated assault, burglary, larceny theft, motor vehicle theft, and arson. According to the CCR, homicide was up in 2015 with 8 reported offenses, dropping to 3 cases in 2016 and then remaining at 4 reported offenses in 2017 and 2018. A decline was similarly seen in the number of reported rape cases. In 2015, GPD reports 160 cases. That number has steadily declined to 32 cases in 2017 before fluctuating upwards to 61 cases in 2018, while aggravated assault cases dropped from 400 cases in 2015 to 156 in 2016. That number rose from 229 in 2017 to 401 cases reported in 2018. Reported burglaries, larceny theft, and motor vehicle thefts have shown an increase when comparing 2015 numbers to 2018 numbers. For burglary, 2015 numbers show 1,211 reported incidences, as compared to 2018 numbers at 1,502. Larceny theft rose from 2,251 in 2015 to 2,273 in 2018. Motor vehicle thefts went up from 222 in 2015 to 354 in 2018. While the numbers appear to reflect a fluctuating crime trend, the report acknowledges an increase in the number of calls police received in 2018, indicating that there were 24,037 criminal investigation service calls. Meanwhile, the total volume of crimes has seen a decrease from 9,451 in 2015 to 9,422 in 2018. The CCR report also highlights the department's community policing efforts, showing an increase in the community's involvement with the Neighborhood Watch program, citing that in 2018 the program grew to 38 groups in 16 villages, adding that the Business Watch program has also seen an increased engagement for local businesses. While you can decide for yourself based on the numbers whether Guam's crime trend is up or down, PNC reached out to GPD spokesman Sergeant Paul Tapau for comment on what they think the crime trend is. However, no response was received as of news time. Turning our eye to the court system, the 2019 Biennial Conference of the Pacific Judicial Council wrapped up several days ago after 4 days of bringing practical tools to the everyday work experience of judicial officers and lawyers. Let's take a look.
The CNMI Constitution has no authority over the federal government.
It's all about increasing knowledge in a stressful work environment as judicial officers and lawyers attempt to better understand the individuals that enter the system.
We had trauma training, and that's just to be more sensitive to victims and also to defendants who come in and you want to know reasons, mainly behind their actions. One, on mindfulness, a retired California state court judge is going to just present on the stresses of the everyday work that we do, the trial lawyers.
He says the highest incidences of alcoholism is with lawyers, and they want to bring this more hands-on practical training to their lawyers and judicial officers.
To add to that, even the employees, you have a courtroom setting in which you may have a criminal sexual conduct case. You may have some egregious behavior. You have employees sitting in the courtroom listening, and it takes its toll. In terms of being exposed to this type of evidence and information. So what we wanted is we wanted them to be aware that there are resources that may be available in reference to either just speaking about the experience, how to address some of the psychological effects that this may have. And a lot of information is being shared. And of course, it's incumbent upon us to do some follow-up.
But educating judicial officers and lawyers does not end with the conclusion of the PJC conference.
I just want to put a plug in that, we just recently hired a new judicial officer, a new judicial educator in our judiciary branch. And so I'm going to look at that person also doing some follow-up education in reference to these issues.
In other news, thousands of people turned out for Guam's largest volunteer cleanup event that happened this past Saturday, as PNC's Josh Taikenko reports.
Hosted by the Bureau of Statistics and Plan's Guam Coastal Management Program, Guam marked its 25th year on September 21st, participating in the Ocean Conservancy's International Coastal Cleanup. The annual local event is part of a larger global effort, with trash bags and gloves provided to volunteers at different sites around the island. Site leader Louis Biznar says they expected over 400 students, teachers, and parents alone at Paseo de Susana. She adds that she was excited for volunteers to help clean up the island.
There's around 20 plus sites that we're cleaning up, teaming up with BSP. We're here for the second time in Paseo, but it's the third time for IPNE and ITNE to help clean up the island.
As a passionate science teacher at Tidzen High and marine biology teacher at Pacific Island University, Mary Garvillas tells PNC she had about 100 volunteers that turned out from different grade levels. She's volunteered for the last 15 years and says the lessons taught at the coastal cleanup go beyond just service learning hours for her students. It's taking what they've learned in the classroom and understanding the need to become stewards of protecting the island, environment, and sea life.
Because our life depends on it. Like I said, our water, our air, our watersheds, we have to protect that. Because if you don't, and they are not educated and are aware of it, you're going to lose your island.
While earning their service learning hours, 9th grade Simon Sanchez High School students Jericho Villegas and Chris Carrion say they enjoyed their time sprucing up their site while noting down the amount of trash and recyclables they picked up.
I have fun doing it here. I would do it again.
It's a great day to be outside instead of like going inside to do the internet and stuff. And it's kind of like a hobby for me.
With so many volunteers of different ages out in full force, it looks like this year's International Coastal Cleanup is set up to be another success. Josh Taikenko, PNC News.
Thanks, Josh, for that report. Well, Destiny Cruz and Leo Payumo are standing up for your weather and sports combo, so don't go away.
Hafiday Marianas, welcome to your local weather forecast. I'm Destiny Cruz and thanks for tuning in. Today we had a mixture of hot and cold weather as heat index values heated up to 88 degrees, accompanied by mostly cloudy skies and scattered showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Thankfully, we can expect steadier weather conditions this evening as mostly cloudy skies persist throughout the night, along with isolated showers accompanied by calm winds and lows at 78 degrees. Jumping ahead to Tuesday, we can expect a mighty day with partly sunny skies and heat index values rising all the way up to 98 degrees. Calm winds are expected to become a southwest winds as they breeze through the island at 5 to 9 miles per hour, also accompanied by some isolated showers. So be sure to stay extra hydrated in these hot and humid weather conditions. And moving into Wednesday, we can all look forward to partly sunny skies and calm winds. Highs throughout the day will be around 88 degrees with lows in the evening at 78. And that wraps up today's weather report. Have a great rest of your evening and be sure to tune in next time for more updates. Adios!